You know, good soldiers follow orders. This is only one Kenobi, only one. I've been dying to do this video because I can't wait to get this guy out of his packaging. It looks like an amazing figure. So stay tuned, I'm going to review this. But just very quickly before I do that, I did say in my last video that I am somebody who's not totally embraced the 6-inch line. That's because I like to stick to one scale of 3.75, 3 3/4 inch. However, as time goes by, when I see figures of this quality, great characters like that, and the price I got it at for £11 here in the UK, in the Entertainer toy shop, there's no way you can avoid it, I find anyway. So it's really good. But anyway, I'd like to tie it into, talk about Rex very quickly, and tie it into my favourite subject of the TVC, the vintage collection. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it one more time for the purposes of this video. I want them to give us a Rex in the vintage collection on a Clone Wars card back, because it would just be great. And the only time we got a Rex in the past in realistic style, I'd say, would be this one here. This was the Black Series 3.75. Not a figure I've enjoyed, because if you put it against this guy here, the VC54, that's a good figure. That's the quality that he deserves, and he didn't get it last time, because this has got a hard camo, funny sized helmet. I don't know, but this was awesome. And that's the VC54, this guy right here. So if there is to be a future for Rex in that scale, I'd hope it would be like this. But speaking of quality, let's hope that if we did get Rex in the vintage collection, it would be as good as this guy looks. I haven't even opened it yet, and I can tell it's going to be an awesome figure to have loose. So if you join me now, I shall open it and we'll have a closer look. Thank you. So just before I open him, I thought I'd give you one final look at the front of the packaging, of which he looks great in the packaging. You can just tell, as I said before, that he is going to be an awesome figure once he's open and loose. So there he is, a great facial sculpt, gorgeous weathering and wash on the body, really good. If you want to have a quick look at the back, I can show you. You can pause it now, or I can read it to you in the voice of James Arnold Taylor. Clone Captain Rex served the Republic during the Clone Wars, often taking orders from Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano. He viewed military service as an honor, and he always completed his mission. Soldat de République durant la guerre des clones. Le Capitaine Rex. I'm going to stop there because I don't speak French, unfortunately. I do speak a little bit of Spanish, but that's about it. So hang on. Any moment now we're going to open him and show him off. But firstly, I thought I'd just show you these guys again, since I mentioned them. This is the VC54, the ARC Trooper Commander, which is an awesome figure. Awesome primarily because of the beautiful soft and hard goods combination there, the soft camo there, great removable helmet, just a great figure. And this one here just had a lot of work to do, I thought. It's a beautifully sculpted figure and nice features on the helmet, although it's a shame you can't remove it, because we all know that he does remove his helmet in the saga. And also it'd be nice for a bit of articulation of the rangefinder, speaking of which that could do without, you can't do it on that one either. But anyway, and it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but well, it's not my cup of tea, just to say that I don't like the hard camo on figures like that. I just think they're so much better with the soft goods, like that one on the right there, the ARC Trooper. So anyway, yeah, there's room for improvement for another Rex in 3.75. But speaking of good figures, let's move on to 6-inch and number 59 Rex. Let's open him up, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Yep, and here he is, and he is, as I expected, pretty darn awesome. Really good. So I'm going to run through a few of the features, but I just want to give you a good look at him. I've just got him in that pose. I can't decide whether or not to have him posed with his helmet off or on. He looks great with his helmet on. I've just seen him with his helmet on, but just the facial sculpt is so good that you kind of want to pick up two. I'm sure people have done that in the past. You can get the best of both worlds, but it's just really, really good finish to the whole figure. The weathering, the wash, whatever you call it, soft camo there as well is great. Look at that, look at the dirt on the helmet. Really good. Just like he's just been in a dusty battle, you know. I'm going to put this camera back here. I'll just focus, and then I'm going to just go through a few of the things with the articulation and such like. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I like about 6-inch figures. As I said, my collection is very limited, but as soon as you get one in your hands, you can see what you can do with the articulation. Look at that pose. I mean, the head down, the hinge on the head as opposed to just the ball joint is just great to have these options for displayability. Nice to have the rangefinder articulation as well. Great artwork, paint applications, whatever you want to call them. There's his notches there on the leg. Hope that's not too bright, just the light in there. Yeah. So he's great, he's awesome. And then, yeah, you've got the double jointed joints, the double jointed elbows, I'm sorry. Hinge on the wrists, always nice. Double jointed knees as well. There you go, you see. So you've got all these options with articulation. That's why this 6-inch line is just so strong, isn't it, clearly? Fantastic figure. Really good. So I'm going to just get him in one pose and then have him on a pedestal on the wall with the other figures I've got in the 6-inch line, which is not that many. But he's just really good. Let's take the helmet off again. Fantastic. Really good. Where's that dirt that I was talking about before? Just there, see? Just really good paint up. Sorry if it's too bright, you won't be able to see it, but it's just so well done. Yeah, I'm very impressed. It's the best one I think I own now, quite easily. So there you go. Very good figure. And that's all I really can say about it, really. Other than the reason I got this out was just to show you a good quality figure in 3.75. It would be really sweet if they could give us a Rex just as good as this in the vintage collection, for sure. I'm sure they could, but for the time being, if you want a Rex in your collection, you can get this one, and then that will do you easily. Thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One, Captain Rex. Out.